Section 3 is where you put in what colleges you're going to apply to, and you can see that CUNY actually lets you apply to 6 different colleges with this one application form. Now you're going to want to spend a considerable amount of time before coming on and filling out the application looking at the different colleges and identifying which ones you're interested in. Now you probably will also want to put in your college choices here in the order of interest, meaning that the school you're most excited about is your first choice and the school you're least excited about is your 6th choice. So you'll come in here and identify your colleges. Definitely keep an eye on some of the lesser competitive four-year colleges, places like John Jay College, York College, Medgar Evers. These are still four-year colleges. They're just a little bit less competitive. And then your last choice, you should definitely identify one of the local community college, whichever one's most convenient for you to travel to. BMCC is a very quick and easy school to get to, and it's a good safety choice to have. When you've identified your college choices, you then need to come over here and identify which curriculum you're interested in. Now, curriculum is essentially what do you want to study, what major do you want to study. If you're undecided on your major, you can very easily identify liberal arts as your curriculum choice, which is CUNY's way of saying that you're undecided. In the case of John Jay, which is not a liberal arts college, you would have to identify some other interest in this section. Typically, you guys are going to be looking at day programs and not evening programs. But that's certainly all up to you. If you're interested in a program like engineering or pharmacy where it might be a lot more competitive to get in, you might actually need to complete additional application forms. That information will appear in this section of the application as you identify your curriculum choices. So if you identified a curriculum choice that requires additional steps, that information will appear here, and there may even be a link or two that appear here on this part of the application for you to go and then complete more information for that specific program. If you're just doing liberal arts or you're undecided, nothing in addition to the application you need to complete. And then finally on the bottom here you can identify what major you want to study. There's a series of options here. You're undecided is here on the bottom if you're not quite sure what you want to pick. And then the last question is asking basically if you're interested in teaching. If you're interested in teaching secondary school, which is middle and high school, you can check that box. If you're interested in teaching art, health, music, or phys ed at any grade level, you can check that box. If you're not interested, you can just leave it checked as neither, and then hit save and continue.